Alright, so welcome everybody to what is going to be another session of Fire Emblem. This will take place after the 14 or so streams that I did for Blue Lion. Basically it's late, and I said to myself, well, I can either dick around, go to bed on time, which I totally wouldn't, I've been going to bed super early in the morning, or I could play Fire Emblem for a few hours. So just as a heads up, the way this is going to work is that I want to get my renown. We still have, I think, well, what are we up to? I don't even know what chapter this is. 18. So apparently there are 4 more chapters because this route has 22 missions. For the next 4 months, basically, if it's not something like a support I haven't seen or something story related, I'm just gonna cut it out and skip it in editing. There's no point. You've pretty much seen every fight. At this point, I've gotten the people I needed to get their relationships up to A rank, except for Flane and Dimitri, who I'm going to use. Everyone else should have at least 1 A rank. Byleth in particular, I'm trying to get his A ranks with everyone. So hypothetically, if I wanted to see other endings, I could. And this is all according to a chart. I pulled it up on the stream before. So just if anyone's interested and curious, that's where that is. There's someone in here I wanted to watch. I forget who it was. It was these 2. Yes. This is the first thing we're going to do is immediately watch this.
I have heard that you are the daughter of imperial nobility. Is that the case?
It is.
And you have a crest as well.
How is this going to be romantic at the end?
It is.
Why did you not tell me? I was under the impression you were a commoner.
I didn't mean to hide it from you, but you never asked. Besides, I am considered common now. I don't care to flaunt my noble past or my crest.
Which is the opposite of
I have
you.
no desire to return to that status.
Then, if I may speak hypothetically a moment, does that mean that if a nobleman were to offer you his hand in marriage, you would decline?
Not at all. That's a separate matter entirely. Even if I were to fall in love, regardless of their social status, I'm not looking to marry right now.
What a relief. Forgive my rudeness. I am merely envious of your flexible outlook.
Lorenz is fucking great.
It's a posture that I might very well adopt. Not to say that I hang upon your every word, of course.
It's not like I like you or
In terms
anything.
of love and marriage?
Precisely. Status should be no impediment to love.
But if you marry a woman who isn't a noble, then haven't you neglected your duty?
Not exactly, no. What I said was that my marriage must benefit House Gloucester. So long as that holds true, the bloodline of my partner is actually irrelevant. For instance, if she wore a crest and was at one time considered
Oh, real
noble,
smooth.
Well, now that doesn't sound flexible at all. How can you know if someone will benefit your family? Would you investigate her before allowing yourself feelings? That doesn't sound very noble of you.
That is not what I...
I'm sorry, Lawrence. I was only teasing. I'm sure your lack of tact is what women find so irresistible.
Come again?
Oh, nothing at all. I hope you do your family proud and fulfill your duty.
Yes, I most certainly will.
That's it? Wow, that's gonna be the most random relationship ever at the end of all this. I think that's it. I think everyone else has an A rank with at least one other person, and I plotted all this out so that way everyone has an ending, because that was actually something that quite a few people told me when I finished Golden Deer, is that I didn't give everyone an ending. I actually did go back and redo the Golden Deer ending based off the playthrough, so that I actually need to chop out and make its own video, because I did not make it its own video. But that is something I did fix. Now technically we could do Leonie Sedith, and we could also have Sothis, but that's neither here nor there. So yeah, it's just Dimitri, Flane, and Hanneman Manuela. That's pretty much it, and that I'm just gonna do with dining, because there's no reason to farm it out. And I'll also do Gilbert Byleth. And there's just not enough women for Aloe. That's the problem with this particular route, is that you would need to play female Byleth, I think, to really path it out. in such a manner that you could have enough people to do that. But anyway, I only had one more day. I just really quickly wanted to get that one in, just so anyone who watches this kind of begins to understand exactly what's happened and all that good stuff. There's actually a few things we need to watch first, and then we can move on. So yeah, like I said, if it's nothing particularly interesting or new, I'm just not even going to commentate. Hanneman, I fear I will not be able to achieve my dream for my lifetime. I must find a worthy successor. I don't even know what Morphus is. Try Ferdiad School of Sorcery, maybe? Whatever. I don't know. That's not even like something you could kind of get in the mindset. I mean, any of those places would be good. Why would he not try a magic school for crests? I could not tell you. How Petra's doing. This is new.
Professor, please do not be concerned. I just did too much overworking and lost my strength.
Are you okay?
Yes, I have no problems. Accept my apology for giving you worry. I have sorrow. I am sorry to be fainting at a time like this. Even though I was not asking for your care and attention, you gave it willingly.
Stop pushing yourself too hard.
Will you have a listen to me? There is something that I must be saying.
Uh-oh.
I am thinking you already have knowledge of why I came to Emblem. Not for studying, but as a hostage for the Empire. So that Bridget would not be rebelling anymore. It feels like a knife against my throat. That I am making my grandfather obey the Empire.
Yeah, so
if I were running away
defecting...
from the Empire, then Bridget would be defeated. I am not having any options. To be living, I must be fighting to win. For Bridget to be living, the Empire needs to be crushed. So I must be crushing the Empire. That is what my people are wanting from me. And what my grandfather, the King of Bridget, is wanting.
Yeah, you must take care of yourself. This might be completely different if you go with the Empire route with Edelgard.
I want to be granting the wants of my tribe. So their wants are my own, correct?
Completely different A ranks. Only you can know what you want. Yeah.
What I really want... I have understanding. Wait, no, I actually do not have understanding. Yet. What I am understanding is that there is something I am not understanding. When I know what my true want is, I give you my promise that I will be telling you first.
Alright, is that B or C? No, that's A, wow. That was fairly straightforward. That was probably the least romantic A rank by far. I mean, it's fine. You know, not everything has to be a confession. Lorenzas are pretty good, too. I actually like Lorenzas. Oh, I need to buy, what's it called? No, the slowdown is excellent. I need to buy Master Seals. That's what I need to buy.
Thanks a bunch.
Okay, perfect.
Come back soon.
I don't think I really need to do much of anything else. So the only other thing worth mentioning is that for battles specifically, I will basically just be using... Well, you know, I'll get to the battle menu and I'll show you. I'm basically just going to be using...
It has been a while since
we've seen this already, so I'm skipping it. Check my Golden Deer playthrough, please. Totally not trying to encourage you to watch another playthrough to get a basic answer from this one, but there's no point in rewatching supports twice. I mean, that just seems like a waste of time. I think we're done here for the day, right? Did I do the thing? But I'm basically just going to use the same party for every battle. There's no real reason to swap anything out. Yeah, we did. Okay, we're done. Mercedes? Yeah, just get flowers. Okay, so now we get to do the mission. Now I forget, someone had a master class I wanted them to do. To do, I think, has a good chance of being a great knight. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll save. Oops. This is it? Yeah, Zermoon. Okay. It's been a few days since I played this game. I'm trying to throw myself through these menus. We have an 88%. That's pretty likely. The only thing I hate is that they don't wear their unique armor when mounted. I'm not sure why that is either. You would think it would be less work to just have them wear the same shit on every class. Just at an initial stance, I think that at least. Yeah, he's Mortal Savant. Oh, we need to reclass Ash. Dark Knight. Mercedes, we already have all of her classes unlocked. We don't even use Annette. Annette would be good as a dancer because she could then rally strength or dance, which would be good. But I think dancers get like an ability that lets them do that anyway. So I don't really know what to do with her. She's not particularly great at really anything. Lindhart, we're done with. Casper actually could be... He could maybe be good as a War Master. Fist Fair, Axe Fair, Crit plus 20. Casper is honestly probably not a bad unit to make into a big melee unit, just because he has natural Heartseeker. So if you were to get him early, he's probably a really good unit to use, especially for like really dodgy enemies. But he seems kind of glass cannony to me, which is in particular why I don't really want to use him. Alright, so she's done with that.
I passed!
Did she finish her class? I can't remember. No. Petra's also another good unit. Lorenz is actually not a good unit, in my opinion. He's not really tanky enough to be a good Dark Knight. Which kind of sucks, because that's kind of what they push him into, and he's not really that good at it. Alright, Raphael, probably not using him anymore. 97%. If this doesn't work, I deserve it. That's fine by me.
I did it.
Alright. I don't know if he's done with Sniper. No, none of my snipers are really done. How do we have her ready for Mortal Savant? Yeah, it's like my healers are kind of behind, but that's about it. 69%. Sedef. Okay, and then we get to all these people who probably aren't terrible, just not going to use them. Okay. There you go.
I'll embrace this new power.
Do the mission. Reclaiming the capital. After Rodrigue's death, Dmitri reassesses his plan of attack. For the sake of the kingdom, he chooses to forestall an invasion of the Empire in favor of securing his own capital city of Ferdiad. Now, this mission will probably be like the first major change mission, because this flat out did not happen in Golden Deer.
Despite their victory at the Battle of Grande, the Kingdom Army turns around and marches for Ferdiad instead of heading south.
It's probably going to give Edelgard time to regroup.
To hail the arrival of the Kingdom Army, the people of Ferdiad begin to rebel. No move is made to suppress them. Instead, Cornelia directs her borrowed Imperial troops to prevent Dmitri from reaching the kingdom capital.
Yeah, this is definitely a more interesting route in the sense that you get more of the world lore as opposed to just doing the right thing and going home. Man, if I was Byleth, I'd be begging Claude to join us.
It's been a lifetime since I was here last. 5 years ago, in fact. The day before my execution, when Dedu helped me escape from prison, I killed soldiers from my homeland, stole weapons from their corpses, and made my escape soaked in their blood. To think this is how I would return to the city of my birth after all that has happened.
I'm proud of you.
My do not deserve that. If not for you or Rodrigo, I would still be lost. I am glad to have you at my side. From the bottom of my heart, I am forever grateful. Let's win this, Professor. Let's all make it out alive and celebrate our victory.
Hey, it's this guy.
The path to the castle has been cleared. We are making preparations to advance. Say the word, and we march.
It's time.
Yes. Let us begin. Everyone, listen well. This battle is for all that the Empire stole from us. It is a fight to reclaim the days of peace we once enjoyed. I give you but 2 commands. Stay alive and follow your heart. That is all I ask.
What a ruler.
The gates to the kingdom capital are open. Join me. It is time to take back our home.
Yeah, his battle quotes are actually going to be different now, I guess. He can't be an edgelord anymore.
I thought I would see you again, little princeling. So stubborn. It must run in your family.
Cornelia, the city is overrun with insurrection. It seems to be in response to our enemy's arrival. If we do nothing, our army may suffer damages. We should suppress the citizens immediately.
The people are rebelling? Let them do as they please.
Edelgard picks some real winners.
We have enough soldiers to divide our forces. Quite bold of you, with our enemy's most elite soldiers at our doorstep.
But what are you suggesting?
The city is going to be a battlefield anyway. Kill all who oppose us, even if they are members of the general populace. Go on now. You are needed out there.
As you wish. May we find fortune in the battle to come.
Huh. What an inconvenience the little princeling has turned out to be. And bringing that troublesome person along with him.
Jeez, that
It would be
face.
much better if he and his sweet little stepsister had been good little children and just killed each other.
What a twist this is. Because I think she appears at some point. She just does nothing. She just goes away. I don't know. This is a very interesting twist of events. And it definitely feels like a longer path, too. I mean, if it was my first playthrough, it would definitely have been much longer. And it almost damn near was. I legitimately thought I was going to play this path first. Would you believe Claude won me over in like the first couple of minutes? Alright, for some reason... Oh, I think I was trying to level some of these people. Units. Okay. So the basic gist of a party that I want to run with is pretty much my most powerful units. So Annette is not a part of that at all. Leonie is pretty good. Hilda's pretty good. The only problem is I haven't leveled her up. Shamir is not. Ferdinand is one of my most powerful units. And then, like, Marianne would be another good one to bring. Just for extra healing. But pretty much at this point, like, we have most, if not all of the people I think we really need to bring. So where is, what's her name? Flame. Yeah. So I could just take her with me. That's fine. We don't necessarily need her. Do we have any flyers? No, we don't. If I don't bring her, we don't have any flyers. I want to bring Dudu just so that we actually get to use him. We have like maybe 4 or 5 tanks, so I guess we don't need to bring Hilda really. Oh, fuck it. We don't really have a lot of flyers, do we? There we go. We'll bring Petra. And that's really it. I mean... We'll take her, just so she gets experience. And like I said, that's pretty much all I really want to do, is just bring the most powerful 10, 12, 11 units that I can possibly find. And that's really all I need to do. Don't need to teach many people anything anymore, at least. Yeah, everything should be fine. I couldn't see all these weapons breaking on us in the middle of this fight. Yeah, we're fine. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Probably won't matter. Defeat the enemy commander, Dimitri or Byla.
The preparations are all in place. Time to meet my old master. Ready the Titaness in the streets. Let's give them a welcome to remember.
Nice. It's a mission full of these. Excellent.
Advance! Smash that traitor Cornelia and reclaim the capital! I will not lose. I swear it by the blood in my veins.
Okay. Like we're split into different flanks, so right off the bat I can tell you that this flank in particular is going to be super easy, just because we have Sylvain being pretty much one of the best units I've ever seen in my life. Was it rally speed?
I owe you one.
Yeah, that's actually good.
I'd be honored.
Oh, I should have fixed his bow. Whatever. 45%. Nope. Movement +1 is going to be really good. Okay, over here we have... Oh, this actually works out really well. Who is what? Someone's going to try to hit the, what's her name? I think it's the caster in the background. I don't know what spell he has that'll let him do that. Okay. What is the range on that? 1 to 2? Oh, he's sitting on top of an orb. That's what it is.
I will prevail.
What are the odds of it? 26. You know what? This is actually good. Because I could just perch here. Yeah. I don't think anything can hit her there. But oh no, she doesn't have range +1 on the bow. You know what? Just put her here, and all I'm going to do is wait. And that should drop the odds even more. 35.
What's my strategy?
Leave it to me.
Okay.
I am prepared. I'll cut through.
I hope we don't have to kill these things. We might very well have to. Wouldn't be the worst thing ever.
Quick.
Yeah, and she doesn't need to do anything yet. Goodbye.
If I live, I fight. I fight.
He's pretty much probably the best Great Knight. I know he has a good dodge chance if he has full health. Pretty much.
Stop here.
But I think Sylvain might be the tankiest unit in the game that I've seen so far.
Is that it? Obvious.
Right. I had the wrong spell equipped on him too.
Won't work.
Whatever it takes.
All for our future.
Very nice. This actually might be the trickiest route to go up. So I'm gonna need her to dodge a few of those. It's actually good that they're trying to hit the glass cannon, basically. It actually really works out in my favor. So I'm gonna try it. Yeah. I mean, even if they hit her, you just have to kill that.
No time for pity.
Yeah, we could totally just do this. What is his special? Is it more damage or more dodge? Grants hit avoidance plus 15 when at full HP. Yeah, it's more dodge. I mean, it's more hit, but I look at it as more dodge because that's really what I care about.
This is for the best, right?
Yeah, I'll just leave her here. This is just gonna turn into a melee because these things are absolutely annoying. This is like kinda like the final mission. There's probably people operating this stuff like before, so I don't know if we have to just brute force our way through it or not.
No mercy.
Wait, what happened to Ash? Oh, I know, I moved him. I don't know how I forgot that in like the 2 turns in which I actually used him. Alright, we're already out of Ragnarok uses, so we kind of lucked out. Yeah, I don't think they'll be able to do much damage to him. 2 damage is definitely not going to be the death of him. And 0. I don't know how he's this tanky. He really does not seem like he would be the tankier of the two between Lorenz and himself. Ragnarok. Here, we could just do this. One shot. Like, this is more or less the cast of people that I think are the best units in the game. Just to simply put it out that way. These are basically who I consider to be some of the best units in the game. Lysithea by far being one of the best units I've ever seen in a game.
I'm impressed.
I mean, we could definitely kill these things. I don't know if they both activate at the same time, though. So what we need to do is we kind of almost need to get boosted in. I forget if he has that gambit. Yeah, he does. So we'll have him use that next turn, basically. And then, we can focus down 1. What's the range on this? 1 to 9. Magic of 25. That'll be kind of annoying.
Weren't the Titaness enough for you? Well then, we had better activate the Visca.
And there we go.
Is that it? Back down 1 step.
He barely survived that.
No use.
Obvious.
Yeah, I think I gave him a goddess ring, right? No, his spear heals him every turn. Yeah, just holding this, even though he can't use it, makes him way stronger. Oh, here we go. We just do this. Oh my god. Yeah, perfect protect.
If I live,
I got scared for a second that he was going to hit him with that. Can only use my magic classes. I'm just going to stand on it. It doesn't really matter where I stand. Oh, this guy's a thing. So he basically didn't need any help.
I wasn't about to let you go.
I think maybe Bernadetta might be better than Ignatz if you train her. The only reason I say that is because technically Persecution Complex would make her really strong no matter what. But that would be if you used her and had her from the start. I can't kill this guy unassisted. I'd have to use the Lance of Ruin, which I kind of don't want to do.
Is that it? Obvious.
Wonder how much damage they do to Ignatz. 22. It's not lethal. I mean, don't get me wrong, I wouldn't want to be hit by it either. It's so easy to feed Lysithea free kills. But I mean, if we're gonna boost them in, these stupid things are gonna hit the shit out of my party. And I kinda don't like that, because I don't think you can destroy them. Yeah, maybe you're not supposed to go this way at all. I wonder how much of a meat grinder this is gonna be. So in general, this is not something I would want to ever do, but I want to see if I can get away with it. I might not be able to get away with it with Dedue. I feel like they're gonna target Dedue and really do some serious damage to him. So maybe I'll just leave him here to hit this guy. Yeah. Can you hit this thing? No, you can't. See, I don't know why it gives the check mark. Like I can actually hit it. I can't. Is this thing armored? What is it? Spear up? Yeah. I need to give him more spears, so I'm not going to use you first. We can use, technically we could use Lysithea. Oh, this fucking thing.
These things are surprisingly tough. Are they being reinforced by magic?
If there is magic in use, we should find the source and eliminate it.
Yeah, so I get that burning through them isn't exactly the strategy.
Let's make this
Let
quick.
me... No, she won't double up. That's probably the best I can do. Seraphim. Yeah, he's set to guard that first hit. Which is actually a cool thing to figure out, is that they are always set to guard on the first hit. That we know.
Leave it to me.
I need to give him just a normal lance. So these things don't gain bonus health.
I am prepared.
Oh my god, he's not going to be able to kill this guy. I'm going to have Mercedes and him kill this guy, which means Byleth needs to hit this thing next. I wonder what a playthrough with the Sublime Creator Sword being used constantly would be like. Damn it. He has like legitimately 1 health. So that's probably not worth doing.
I'll cut through.
Because I'll just have Dimitri kill him anyway. This is actually like kind of a waste of time. Praying for crits to try to kill this thing.
What's my strategy?
You know what? I'm willing to take the chance he doesn't hit me. Okay. I guess I shouldn't play lottery numbers.
Leave it to me.
That was actually really unlucky. Oh god, the Brave Lance is so good. You have no idea how heartwarming it is to see how good the Brave Lance is. Yeah, so we can kill one of these things in a turn. It's not hard.
I am prepared.
I don't know why he wants to fight to do so badly. It's legitimately not even a fight that he's like favored to win.
Get back.
At your service.
I'm just worried that this thing might kill Dedu. That's like the number one worry I have. Okay. Oh yeah, they can... I could have flown her in and dismounted. Okay, that's not terrible. I love him.
Still alive.
Literally the best friend ever. He's so good at everything he does. He just is so good. Like, he's like Casper, basically, but ranged. But he works on his own accuracy rather than other people's, dodge. Yeah, dodge, avoidance. Yeah, so we're gonna take 15 damage a turn. We could probably just literally skip this one entirely. We just need to kill that guy over there. The only person I'm really kind of worried about is Lysithea. She'll kill him on the first hit.
No time to slow down.
I'm hoping that, heavens forbid, she does take a hit. Hilda will jump in and block it. What? Oh, they all can hit her. I didn't even see that. Oops.
What's my strategy? I'd be honored.
That would legit be something for Ash to do. Yeah, why doesn't it show their lines?
Let's make this quick.
It only shows this one person's lines. That's really weird. So you would think that would be a safe move to do, but this guy literally covers more of that. Which does suck, because it would be a perfect... Yeah, there you go. They show up there, but not here. That's kind of weird, actually. Whatever. The system is reasonably good enough, I guess. Oh, it'd be so good if we could boost in again.
I am prepared.
I mean, as long as we have Dedu, basically that thing's gonna try to hit Dedu every turn. So we don't really have too much to worry about then. I really wish I could bait this thing out.
I will prevail.
Ready for anything.
Crit. Right off the bat, 14% feels like 40.
I'll do my best.
Oh, she can hit. Yeah, Thoron. Very few people can learn Thoron, so that's actually pretty good for her. And we can get her on the orb, and then she can just sort of rain down a little bit of death. $24. Oh, what the fuck is this guy? He has a brave sword. That's why. I mean, it's low percentage, but it's 4 hits of 32 is not really... I'm not really favored to dodge that much, am I? No, I'm not. I'm not really favored to dodge that much, so I'll just slightly not stand there.
A boon for our future.
Okay, this is better, because if anything bad happens, he won't die in that turn.
I must keep going.
I will prevail.
Okay. Only other thing is what's going on over here.
Steady now. I took care of it.
I want to get him to a higher level. Because him not missing... Being able to not miss is very, very good in Fire Emblem. He has reduced movement. Yeah, this path doesn't have as many people. So maybe turning that off will turn off the Viscum.
At your service.
This is definitely not really that hard. It's just I'm trying to do something that intentionally the game does not want you to do. Which admittedly is very dumb. But I'm kind of like half committed. So I kind of have to push forward with it.
What's my strategy?
I'd be honored.
Can he hit from here? He can. 100 accuracy. 42 crit. No.
Let's make this quick.
Damn, it would be so good to just get that extra kill. But you can't extend her range any more than you already have. Yeah, it's just gonna keep trying to hit him. And I mean, it'll hit him. Alright, that's a little bad. That Brave Sword is also mighty scary, I'll say that. Oh, he's not even going over there. Okay. But now he kind of aggroed this one too. Petra doesn't have a brigade, that's me being dumb. So we don't even need to worry about that dude. Which means we don't even need to do much of anything, actually.
Thanks for that.
Next turn we can have her start using the magic orb. Who? Oh my god, these people. They really fucked me on this turn. Oh no, they didn't. Yeah, let's try this. Okay, perfect. Immediately gets a crit. It's literally the perfect outcome for her. Because even if this person hits her with an arrow, 50%, it won't kill her. This guy kinda will, though. He might actually crit with it, which is the other thing. Yeah, I'm just gonna use this. Guaranteed to kill.
I will see this war through.
We actually get that sword, by the way. Beautiful to 6 sword of a high critical hit. This is perfect for her. So I'm actually gonna give it to her next turn. Now the real problem kinda comes from the fact that I aggroed everyone in the center. Which admittedly was a very, very dumb thing to do. Like, literally last turn. And I'm kinda committed to this now.
I am prepared.
He's weak to axes, but the dude does not have the damage to take this guy out. At all. Huh. Standing here prevents him from going down there. Yeah, but it puts him in range for both Viscum. Can he move again after using Stride? I don't think so. Honestly, you're gonna hate me for this. She could probably maybe end the mission. Absolutely, she can. 52 on a 97. She could just end the mission right now.
Oh my, what a charming guest. Let me take care of you.
Goodbye.
So this is as far as I could get.
Dude, she is the best character in any Fire Emblem game. Hands down.
I will keep making progress.
It's kind of a shitty level up, I won't lie. I mean, it makes her less of a glass cannon, but I don't think she's surviving anything serious.
Well, so be it. Still, I'll give you a little gift.
It's over, Cornelia. If you have any last words, now is the time.
Right you are. Very well. I have an old tale that I would like you to hear, if I may. About something that happened 10 years ago.
Tragedy of
Something
Dusker.
Patricia said about how she wished to see her real daughter again, no matter who or what she had to sacrifice to do so. And about how I made her wish come true, at the cost of the king's head.
The king's head? You mean Dusker? You monster! You mean to say that my father, everyone, was killed by my stepmother?
That's right. Her family meant everything to her. You certainly know that feeling, do you not? Oh, poor little prince. Unloved by the only mother he ever knew. How pitiful.
It's actually terrible.
How dare you!
There's nothing left for you now. Nothing but despair.
No, that was a few chapters ago. We'll be fine. Well, so basically, Lysithea literally let us shortcut through the end of this mission, pretty much. We didn't even need to do anything else. We just need to clear a path so she wouldn't get murdered. That was literally the whole mission. I mean, I think it's fitting, right? She's such a good character. It's disgusting.
Try as that woman might to spout nonsense to her very last, nothing could change the fact that she was an
And it saved me a
enemy of the
large
kingdom.
headache of trying to figure that one out.
Farthest to the Empire, forcing our people to suffer their tyranny. But all that ends today. No more blood will be needlessly spilled. Now that Cornelia has fallen, we will exert pressure on the nobles who were aligned with her. Perhaps we may yet find a connection to the tragic incident in Dusker. Once we do that, we will finally be able to prove the innocence of its people.
Your Highness. I am certain that would make those of Dusker who lost their lives that day very
Look how happy he is.
I
Holy
am
shit, that's
grateful,
heartwarming.
And I am proud to serve a man such as you.
This is the real
Your
brotherhood.
Highness, you still have some responsibilities that must be carried out. Your people have been patiently awaiting your return.
Do you mean... No. I can't bear to face them after all that I...
You must face them.
Professor. Right you are, as ever. I am their king, after all. What is this?
There are a lot of these scenes in this part.
People are rejoicing at the return of their king.
Even though I turned my back on them and fled the kingdom in disgrace.
Even so, the spectacle before you does not lie. We are a kingdom in need of a king, a hero to save the people from their long oppression. Your Highness, it is truly a blessing that you have returned.
Do I really have the right to stand here? Will they accept me as their king? Bloodstained as I am? Am I fit to be king?
Don't cry, this is a happy time.
These are happy tears, my friend. I am finally home again. Fargus, how I missed you.
It's really a good ending for him. I mean, obviously, we still have more to do. City
It may be
streets.
spring, but the nights are quite chilly here in Ferdiad. Still, our celebratory feast shows no sign of stopping. Have you grown weary of the festivities?
I was going to, yeah, always answer with like a sly, snarky response.
More that I find it difficult to be around everyone at the moment. I have just returned from visiting the graves of my loved ones. It had been a long while since I left Flowers. I was always terribly afraid of going near there, but I could not stay away forever. You have taught me something important, Professor.
Okay. Humor.
You never let up, do you?
All those answers are kind of...
What I'm referring to is far more valuable. How should I put this? Perhaps it is most accurate to say that you taught me how to live. If you and I had not reunited on that fateful day, I am certain I would have died a fruitless death on the battlefield. I would have foolishly challenged a horde of foes. And in doing so, needlessly sacrificed the lives of my
this is
friends
better to
and
play
myself.
after Golden Deer.
But now
Holy
I
shit.
have returned to my rightful place. I struggle with what to say when I know well that words are not enough to express my gratitude. You saved me from the darkness and guided me back to the light. Thank you, Professor. With all that I am, I thank you.
Do you still wish for revenge?
Revenge was never something I wished for. It was an obligation I felt I had inherited from those who died. I believed my life belonged to those who lost their own in Dusker. But what I now seek is something else entirely. I can say that with confidence. But I digress. For tonight, our only focus should be to bask in our victory. After that, we must prepare for our battle with the Empire.
Yeah, I think they even changed his model.
We must absorb
He doesn't
the
have
knights
bags
taken by
around
the
his
Dukedom
eyes.
into our own forces and reshuffle our troops. The Lords will need to help purge our territory of Imperial forces, and I will use my authority as king to gather forces from various regions. And we'll have to ask the merchants to lend us the funds we require. Oh, and we must request delivery of supplies at once.
Sounds like a lot of work. Oh, I should have said good luck with
Thinking about it all
that.
makes my
Damn.
head spin. There is much to do, but it is all critical work if we hope to stand a chance against the Empire.
We'll soon face Edelgard.
Yes, I am well aware.
I'm definitely going to try to have him fight
I
her.
believe we have spoken of this before. Everyone has something they simply cannot accept. As for Edelgard, I am certain she will never be able to accept the Church of Seros. I believe that is why she seeks to destroy it. She is looking to revolutionize the world, in her mind, for the better. But even if she manages to birth a new world, it would be at the cost of... I wish to end this war through acceptance, not annihilation. Just as my people accepted me, I wish dearly to accept her. But I fear...
Your Highness, I finally found you.
I'm sorry for slipping away. Has something happened?
An express messenger just arrived from the leader of the Alliance.
Oh, Claude, please,
return to the
more
castle
good
at
news.
once.
An express messenger? What in the world could Claude be after?
Him fighting us at the Battle of the Eagle and
I'm on
Lion
my
made
way.
no sense in this
Professor,
plot.
please join me.
It kind of... I already said it before. It really makes no sense that the Kingdom and Alliance fight there at all. Period. Especially in this one. Oh no. The Golden Deer's plea.
Azure Moon. Garland Moon. The Golden Deer's plea.
We have to help them.
The Kingdom Army has reclaimed the Kingdom capital and plans to immediately begin restoring the country and its forces. But an unexpected request arrives from Claude, leader of the Leicester Alliance.
Yeah, they get
Dimitri
shorter.
promptly
Oh, no.
responds to the request for aid, and he rushes to prepare the kingdom's forces.
Okay, I was gonna say that was definitely shorter. Yeah, so I know we fought. If Claude joins us in any capacity, even as just an NPC, best path instantly. Best path. I just think him fighting us there makes no sense because he's reasonable enough that we could negotiate with him. You know, It's weird. I'm sorry. I'm a fucking Claude fanboy. All right, I love him. He made me switch paths in the start of a playthrough.
Invaded by the Empire. We have only just taken back Ferdiad, and yet I am already asking all of you to move out once more. Please accept my apologies for that.
That's no problem at all. More importantly, how is the Alliance faring?
House Regan has rallied the Alliance lords. They are facing the enemy with all the
Nice.
strength
He
they
did
can
it by
muster.
himself.
We do not know how far that will get them. It seems the enemy's relentless attacks have forced them into a tough situation. Their defeated Gronders severely weakened the Alliance. I imagine the Empire now intends to destroy them before they can recover.
To think they'd watch us chase their soldiers out of the kingdom capital, then immediately go invade the Alliance. Their general is Lord Volkard von Arundel. He serves as
That's her
regent
uncle,
to the
right?
Emperor. He has presumably taken command after the Emperor was wounded in Grondar.
He is known for his shrewdness and excels
I think
not
it
only
is.
in
I might be
domestic
wrong.
affairs, but tactics as well. He is not an opponent we should take lightly. Lord Arundel.
Are you concerned?
I always suspected that Lord Arundel was behind the tragedy 9 years ago. The timing of his departure from
9
the
or
kingdom,
10?
the
Yeah,
fact that
you
he
know,
abruptly
close.
stopped making donations. Too many factors made him suspect. If Lord Arundel conspired with Cornelia, then what Cromia and the others said 5 years ago? Well, never mind that for now. The Alliance needs our help. What are your thoughts?
Help him.
If we turn our back on the Alliance and then dare to reform us, it will undoubtedly make our situation difficult.
It's not even a question. Claude's a
We
friend.
would have enemies in two directions. In the Alliance to the northeast, and in the Empire to the south.
Northeast?
It's
What?
true. In that scenario, we would not be able to safely march our soldiers to Emblem.
Hey, oh, we're in Garrigmont.
Terribly worried about Lady Rhea, but I believe we must save the Alliance first. Oh, maybe if we do this, the Alliance will help us out in return. We could ask them to help us attack the Empire. You know, a sneak attack or something. Annie, when did you become so devious?
What do you think, Professor?
Let's do it. I'm not waiting for him to decide it.
I agree.
We have to help him.
I will admit that there is something to be gained for us as well, for when we eventually march south. But far more importantly, they need us. We cannot turn our backs on them. We
This
will
is the
arrange
bro
to head
path,
out at
man.
once. Prepare yourselves, everyone.
Prepare yourselves for the end of the month. So time to go do other shit. Whose birthday? Sylvain? There you go, buddy.
Thank you so much.
Go mack it to some women. I don't know. Oh, we have a paralog right away. A Silver Maiden. Ariad Road, the fortress say lies on was once the border. Dimitri intends to reclaim it. Oh, this is specifically a Dimitri paralog. So this is similar to Claude's paralog, where he's like, hey, let's go on an adventure. That's literally his thing. Okay, well, we'll do it on the next available day. And then that'll probably be the only battle that I even show for the rest of the month, because everything else is just very straightforward. So, in fact, like, if nothing happens worth of note here, I'm just gonna go ahead and fucking cut it out. I don't know why my first thought is to check this. I'm making good renown, I think. Actually, you know what? Before I do anything, let's talk to, I guess, some of the important people, right?
Let's see, it was over 20 years ago. There was an illness raging across Ferdiad.
This is very bad timing for this.
It was Cornelia who saved the kingdom from that dreadful illness.
Yeah, so where did she go wrong?
I hear she was originally an imperial scholar. She was in the kingdom by my father's invitation. People praised Cornelia as a saint for ending the epidemic. But there came a day when she completely changed. Her behavior, mannerisms, likes, dislikes, everything. Despite all that, Father still appointed her to a high post. After all, she had saved the kingdom from ruin by that disease. But above all, my stepmother trusted her. That's why what that woman said is...
Never mind.
That's pretty rough.
Lord
Just one day she
Rodrigue
randomly
has passed
changed.
on. Margrave Gautier has assumed his position and is now gathering the lords of the Eastern Territories. House Gautier is equal in prestige to House Fraldarius, Sylvain's Gautier. These lords are reorganizing the Farkas army and eradicating any remaining factions that claim allegiance to the Empire. Of course, His Highness is being kept apprised with regular reports, but it falls to me to monitor him and ensure he does not try to take on too much. I would ask you to do the same. If you take your eyes off that man, even for a moment, he is liable to do something rash.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, that's what I said. Thank you. Anyone else? Maybe Lorenz will have something interesting to say. I wish you could just sort by group of people. Let's talk to Hilda. Because Hilda is basically like kinda Claude's retainer. Although not really, as you can see, she's here with us.
Took Ferdiad back, but I never found the time to go shopping there. When the war's over and the city is revitalized, I'd like to visit again. Will you come with me, Professor?
All right.
Really? Oh, I'm so glad. Although, I suppose we have bigger things.
I'll do whatever. I don't care.
Claude. He's in big trouble. I bet my family is too. We have to help.
I like how that was an afterthought in her head.
Lose with you on our side.
Claude's in trouble. Raphael? Yeah, we should probably talk to most of the Alliance people. They probably have something interesting to say.
We're gonna go help Claude? I haven't seen him in forever. Wonder how he's been. I chose this side because I believe in you, Professor. But it's not like I got anything against Claude.
Were you
Of
close?
course. Claude was the kind of person who
Yeah,
instantly
he
friends
really
with
is.
anyone. I got no clue what'll happen to the Alliance, but I sure hope Claude doesn't die.
Yeah, I really hope he doesn't die. He's such a good character, man. That's why I really identified with Golden Deer right away. That's why I was really seriously gonna pick Dimitri for the first route that I did. But then I don't know.
It's Deirdre, the aquatic capital. I've heard it's a magnificent city, you know? If we're going, I wish it wasn't to wage war. It'd be more fun to visit with a cute girl on my arm.
Of course. Maybe once the war is over.
That's something to look forward to.
I do like how most of the conversations with people are like, well, when the war is over, we can finally do this, do that. Man, what a timeline we live in. Eloise, Catherine, Leonie, Caspar, Marianne. I don't really care what he has to say. I definitely do want to use them. Like, most of the units in this game are good. It just happens that a lot of units are just kind of whatever. They just kind of exist, and they're all right, I guess.
I'm glad Dimitri and Claude don't have to fight one another. I am the daughter of an Alliance Lord, though. So I suppose that goes without
Well, we
saying.
did fight him.
Having to fight with your former classmates is just so terribly sad.
We totally did fight him. In fact, we kicked the shit out of Claude. It feels weird. It feels almost like Golden Deer is like 80% done, if that makes sense. It feels like if it's going to be a story about like people who are outside of the normal story of most of what's happening in the world, because there's a lot of stuff that gets glossed over. That's fine. I just feel like they needed more stuff like what this has.
So war finally comes to the Alliance territories. I don't mean that there's never been fighting on Alliance soil, of course. There have been countless skirmishes between neighboring lords, as well as conflicts with Almyra. But this is an invasion by an army of the Empire. It's a whole different animal. I don't want to see my family get dragged into this. I hope we can drive back the Empire.
I don't even know what I want to train anymore. That's why I'm not really putting most of this shit in anymore. Where's Leonie? Oh, Leonie's north. Yeah. I think this is really cool because at least I get to talk with the Alliance people and they have something to say based about
This
it.
doesn't end with liberating the kingdom capital. Deirdre is next. That prince really works his people hard, doesn't he? Or should I be calling him a king now? Whatever the title is, he'll always be Dimitri to me.
Does she have a support with Dimitri? She might. It's really crazy how familiar all these people are. No, they don't have it. I mean, obviously she can talk about him and not have a support with him. It's just I was actually very curious in that exact moment. Dorothea, Lindhard, a bunch of other people. Lorenz, yeah, that's who I really want to hear from. Lorenz and Lysithea.
Pro-imperialist lords who have let the Empire in have their hands tied. Houses Ordelia and Gloucester are exposed and likely caught off guard. That must mean that Claude's allies are...
in complete disarray. Oh, fuck. I can't remember. Daphne?
Without a doubt,
Yeah.
she is providing reinforcements. She has always supported Claude. Whatever the situation, Claude's military strength is lacking. And what's more, they suffered casualties at Gronder Field. I don't know how long the Alliance forces will be able to hold out against the Empire. We've got to move quickly, or we may be too late.
Nah, we got all month. Don't worry. I mean, obviously in the canon, they probably don't wait all month. But just, who the hell are you? Go away. But obviously within the gameplay, they make it so it's always the end of the
It
month.
seems Dimitri has become downright charitable. But I believe he is operating under a serious misapprehension.
Of course you do.
It may appear as if Claude is appealing to Dimitri for aid, but that is not what is happening here.
Is there another interpretation?
Yes, a fine example of how snap decisions based on mere appearances can lead to gross misunderstanding.
Just spit it
Claude
out,
has
dude.
asked for reinforcements from here because he knows that I am here.
Oh, never
Simply
mind.
put, he is not throwing himself on Dimitri's mercy. He is throwing himself on mine.
Good lord.
I suppose there is nothing else for it, is there? We cannot turn our backs on those in need. Let us grant him the aid he requires.
He didn't actually just do this after I praised him not even like 10 minutes ago, did he? Am I missing someone else from this house? I forget. I think I am. Maybe. Female? No, that's everyone. Okay. So, that's it. I mean, I guess I'll just do the paralogue and, yeah. Just run around and do other shit now. Alright, so it's a new day, and the only thing I really needed to do is I need to do Shamir, but I think I've seen this already.
It's been 10 years.
Yeah, we have. Is that A rank? It is, okay. That's literally the only thing I had to do, and there's one other over here. And then there's a paralogue that we need to do, and then basically the mission. Like I said, I basically battled a whole bunch. I'm not even going to record the other two battles that I have to do in the next few, right after I do this paralogue. So I'll do the paralogue first. I decided to explore today, which means I technically didn't get the max amount of battles, just because I want to... Well, actually, just because I didn't really feel like doing a battle here, whereas I could run around and kind of do some other stuff as well.
Professor?
Yeah, let's see. Like I said, I'm trying to get everyone's S rank.
You can play at that game. I told him a small-time little weasel like you ought to be begging me for attention. Oh, it gets me so mad, so worked up. Why aren't there any men around here who understand
I think
what a
we might have
catch I
seen
am?
this, actually.
Come to think of it,
Yeah, we
you've always
did.
been nice to me. I mean, you listen to all my problems. I feel like I
Right,
can
yeah. I'm sorry, I can't help.
Just let's stop there, okay? I'd like to maybe talk about this once. All right, enough of this moping around. We still, when I think about
What's wrong? I don't know.
what's wrong is I'm. Oh,
It's no Manuela sex scene, don't worry.
I'm going to the. Gonna work my anger.
Okay, cool. I think we've seen that A rank before. So yeah, that's pretty much it. There's not really anything else to do. It's not a new month, and I think we've talked to pretty much everyone, so we can move on. Honestly, instructing manually once you get to a certain point in the game when everyone's at an A rank is pretty much... It's not a waste of time, it's just like there's not really much left to teach anybody. Maybe push people to their S ranks, and that's it. Because now that I kind of know what everyone does and how the systems work, there's not a lot of time to really waste, like, oh, I leveled this up. Even in the other playthrough, I was kind of like, alright, I pretty much know what I'm doing.
It's all it.
What?
I don't know why that was funny.
Technique never betrays.
No. I would like. Oh. I did.
Is it like storming in Garreg Mach? That's weird. Oh, I'm done. Okay, beautiful.
Teacher.
He already is a great knight. Riding in heavy armor. No. He already is a great knight.
I work to grow.
Perhaps I'll expand the
Meteor.
scope of my research.
Okay. All right. Let's get the paralog out of the way. Since we're claiming Aryan Road. Or Aryan Road? I think it's Aryan Road. The Golden Deer's plea.
Thank you. You may leave now.
Yeah, was it worrying?
Not really. There's just a problem I must now clean up. Do you know of Aryan Road? It is a fortress that also goes by the name of the Silver Maiden.
I've heard of it.
Yes, I had thought I might have mentioned it before. It is a fortress city that's lauded as the strongest in the kingdom. The land around Aryan Road was once entrusted to Count Rowe. When he turned to the Empire, the Silver Maiden went with him. Now, one after another, the lords of each region are leaving the Empire at the call of the Eastern Lords. But I am sure the Empire has no plans to relinquish the fortress city, given its strategic position on the front lines of their war with the kingdom. Unless we can take back Aryan Road, the kingdom will continually be attacked at its weakest points. I was thinking that we need to deal with it soon, and that we need to investigate the status of the enemy's force, but...
Is there a problem?
I'm afraid so. We confirmed the troops departed the Imperial capital, headed for Aryan Road. If they are followed by a second and third batch of reinforcements, then the difficulty of taking back Aryan Road will increase exponentially.
So we take it now.
It does not mean we are entirely without recourse. I am just at a loss as to when the soldiers will arrive.
Let's go. No time to wait.
You never cease to amaze. Your answers always bring me joy. Okay, let's gather everyone immediately. We'll begin the war council for the departing troops.
Actually, this is completely unique to him. You get a lot of unique paralogs in this part too. You have Deduz. I forget if Dimitri was involved in another. I don't think he was. I think every character has their own paralog. And I don't know about Shamir. She has to have one. I just can't remember. Cyril has one with Hilda. Aloy has that one, I think, earlier. I think that's before you can recruit him, though. Yeah, so this is more or less my endgame party. Oh shit, no. Ignatz is part of it. Manuela is not part of it. Ash, as good as he might be, is really... What the hell was that noise? As good as Ash might be, I'm not going to use him just because I don't think he's really that great. His ability doesn't really help with anything other than clearing things and can just be completely shortchanged by me not being stupid. So I'm going to take my usual party of good people. You just have a lot of knights in this game. Like, the only thing I would say is, like, technically, Deduz can be replaced with Catherine. And, I mean, Dimitri is kind of one of a kind among most of the characters. He is ridiculously high HP. His attack is through the roof. He's tanky as hell. Like, he could probably solo a map if you play it right and give him the right equipment. And the only thing left to do... And I'm not even taking Sylvain. Sylvain is a part of this endgame group. I'm intentionally trying to level Petra and Hilda a little bit. Because you just have too many good tanks in this game. Leone has a lot of stuff. It's like, I would give... hold on. For Deduz, I would trade the March Ring. Oh, she can't use it. Right? No, she can't. That's the only drawback, is she can't use anything to boost anything else, so I actually can't give it to her. Restores HP every turn. You gotta give the movement ring to someone who can really use it. So he has it, makes it a little tankier. He needs to wear that. He has the critical ring, which is very good. She has the goddess ring. Like, the March Ring is good, but I feel like if you have as many characters as I do with enhanced movement, you don't really need it as much. So yeah, I'll just leave it on him. I mean, there's nothing awful with having him wear it. Oh, I know why that is, because I'm fucking... I didn't mute that. I was watching a friend's Discord stream right before I started playing this. My bad. You got fucking gunshots in the background, but I think I muted them anyway. She'll wear the critical ring. We'll give her a healing item. We need to buy concoctions. That's like the only thing I need to buy because I have like none, basically. I legitimately have none. Okay, so I need to buy concoctions. That'll be like the one thing I do. So yeah, I'd swap in Sylvain, obviously probably replace maybe Leone. See, like, everyone here, in my opinion, are like top tier as far as this game is concerned. Live to Serve is really good and a whole bunch of other stuff, but the only other thing left to do is assign adjutants. We have... Oh shit. You're gonna hate me for this. We actually need to back out. Oops, I forgot to do one thing. Can I do it from here? No, I can't. I gotta return to the monastery. Oh my god, this is exactly why I'm really fucking bad at planning shit out. I'm so sorry. I forgot completely. We have a support to watch for Flame Dimitri. Oops. It's like the one thing left I have to do. Where is she? Here we go. Gonna get that violin playing?
Up this late practicing with
No,
your
this
lance,
other
are
one.
you?
And what about you? Have you got something on your mind again? You really should go to bed. It is chilly out. You could catch cold.
Dimitri, I'm worried
What's the
about
matter?
you.
You been having nightmares?
Well, in a certain sense, yes. Can you spare a moment?
Of course.
Thank you. I want to apologize to you. When last we spoke, I mishandled the situation.
I forgot their
Your
B
words
rank.
that night touched me deeply. It felt as though I had been punched in the gut. But more importantly, I think I owe you an apology. I lied to you.
You did?
Do you recall when I ate that meal you cooked and I told you it was delicious?
It was shit.
The truth is that no matter what I eat, I can scarcely taste it. I have not had my sense of taste for 9 years now.
My cooking certainly is not something people often compliment me on.
I am sorry. When I said the food was good, I was just saying what I thought you would want to hear.
An apology is not necessary. You were only trying to be kind, after all.
In the end, I am not sure it was kind.
Just the same, it was nice to hear. Oh, hey! I have an idea. What if you sampled some really pungent food? Or something extremely spicy? Maybe that would...
Flame.
Yes?
I like your cooking. I cannot taste it properly, but in my book, it is truly delicious.
So
No
wholesome.
need for the flattery.
Holy shit.
Anyhow, maybe someday you will get your taste back. I hope then you will be able to compliment me sincerely about my cooking.
That was cute. This whole line has been very cute. I think everyone else is good, right? It's just Hannah and Manuela is the only thing I actually need to focus on raising. Yeah, because I already got them to A. Casper, Catherine. Unfortunately, like I said, there's just not enough females, and he only has A ranks with Dimitri, Byleth, and Annette. So he doesn't really have any romance options. Seth is like the only person actually who does not have someone who I wish I did have someone for. Because he's like a cool character. I'm pretty sure that would be fucking interesting, but nope, we don't have enough people. Alright, now we battle. Now you skip this too. Actually, I don't think you can skip the intro cutscenes. I think you can only skip the outro. Anything that has a choice that matters, you can't skip. Oops. Oh, no. No, you can't. Thankfully, it's not super long. Did
Not
something
really.
happen? This is literally the same outcome.
Yes. The lamp and heat. Now, I am... Unless I was thinking...
Is there a problem? Let's go.
Right. Okay.
But yeah, there's kind of like a certain group of units that are just really good at everything. My only concern about Casper is that he might not be as tanky as Raphael, but at the same time, Casper has a much better ability than Raphael. Goodie Basket is literally not going to be useful, probably ever. The only way I could see it being good is if you literally spend the entire game trying to improve his luck. That is the only way I could see that being good. Otherwise, I could not see that being good. Alright, so anyway, where's OBS, by the way? Because I totally fucking hid it behind a bunch of shit. Oh, wow. I got a lot of notifications. That's kind of bad. Oh, no. We got levers and shit. Look who it is! He appears in like a whole bunch of these shits. Are you serious? What a fucking cuck. Alright, we gotta fuck this dude up. I'm not playing around with this asshole. Probably should have Byleth fight him. So, how can I restructure where people are? Can't move Byleth. We need to, like, beat the shit out of the northern part of the map. So if only I had a mounted healer. The only reason to take a mounted healer would be because they could easily keep up. So we'll send like Dedu. I couldn't see us needing more than like Dedu, Lysit. I mean, they regroup anyway. So we could send Dedu, Lysithea, and maybe Leonie to kind of help mop up. No, let's send Petra, because she can at least, she has a better, well, they both have alert stance. Down here, we'll send Ferdinand. We could send, actually, what's his name? Sylvain. Sylvain might just be better than Dedu because he has resistance, and everyone else just kind of, I don't even know, man. It won't matter that much. Let me check these, because you know the game likes to mess with it. I called it. How do you do it? Units? Yeah. Oh, it's Y. I'm stupid. Here we go. Marianne can literally go with anyone. It doesn't really matter who she goes with. And, I mean, it really doesn't matter the final person. Actually, I'm going to take Manuela. No, I have her at an A rank, so there's really not many people left to take. I could take Hilda. That will free up and let us take Sylvain, which would make the mission much easier. Yeah, and then Sylvain can take Marianne. Done. I'm gonna have him go north. And then have these two ride south. Yeah. Okay, that's good.
Well,
Thank you.
It seems we are just in time.
No, you're not,
Aryan
bitch.
Road may have been lost.
Shit.
And that,
Hubert. So, you have come here in command of extra troops from the Imperial
This dude's like a
capital.
reoccurring
I had
Saturday
hoped to
morning
take the
cartoon
fort
villain right
while I
now.
was fully defending. Now, well, there is nothing to be done. We must defeat him and then take Aryan Road.
He just appears in a whole
Traps
bunch
have
of
been
shit.
set throughout Aryan Road to repel invaders who make it inside. If I remember correctly, there should be devices somewhere that let you deactivate the traps. However, Aryan Road has been in Imperial hands for a while now.
Excellent.
They may have changed how things work, but there's no point in dawdling.
Yeah, so like that and that. Cool. There is only one chest on this map, and it's right there. So we could have Leonie get the key. I'm putting away the Creator Sword. Crest of Lemming. Nullify. Nullifies attack effectiveness and critical hits. Who? I don't know who has that crest. This is also not the pouch for keys.
My orders?
What's
Right.
the plan?
You know what to do. Who's a what? It probably won't mean anything. I'm gonna put on magic though.
let's make
Like
this
Scythia
work.
ready.
I'll cut through.
Leave it to me.
Not really even sure what kind of traps they would have. That's like the one thing I'm interested in.
ready for anything.
I love the fact that he becomes like a really tanky dodge tank.
Prepared.
Does Helm Splitter, is it even worth it? 14 versus, I mean, yeah, technically, this is a higher chance to crit. It doesn't matter, fuck it, whatever. We don't get to use abilities that often anyway. Like, making him a Great Knight kind of really fixes up his one problem, which is mobility. It's like the one thing that Dedu has issues with. Yeah, we're not. It's fine. It's 4. And they're apparently more interested in hitting him than anything else. Nice.
Alright, next. Guess I need to train harder.
That's like literally his 2 best stats. Oh, I see this. Like these graham crackers causes damage each turn, has no effect on flyers. Oh shit, I thought these were just like normal floors. Oops. That's a big oops. Oh shit, no, they're all hit her. That's not good.
Steady now.
At your service.
Yeah, then we'll just chill for a turn or 2 here.
Surprise reinforcements. We must defeat them.
I had no clue what that floor was. I guess that's the traps they mentioned. It's really ridiculous that he's like a dodge tank. I mean, it's cool though. So your goal with him is to keep him fully topped off all the time. It's like the primary thing to do with him. Goodbye. Oh no. Barely survive, if that's really your goal. Ouch. Wonder how much damage he'll take. Goodbye, crit.
You fought well.
I think all the master classes have unique animations, which is pretty cool. I like that. He backed up, so that gives me more room to get in. I don't know why he did that.
If you must.
Yeah, they all have a ton of fucking extra distance.
This could turn the tides. I'm stronger than before.
Okay. So then by next turn, he'll be able to fight the other guy. That's it? That's not worth it. That's literally the only chest on this map. It's not even worth it. Wow. I'm actually, like, really kind of salty.
Yeah. A boon for our future.
That is legitimately not worth it.
A threat eliminated.
They're gonna just keep trying to hit him so he could lose his buff. I do find that buffs that require full HP are always kind of hard to maintain. That's why I'm usually not a fan of them, ever. Yeah, then this one guy has no effect on flyers, but I don't want her to get hit by 3 different people, so I'm just gonna have her wait a turn or 2. Alright, is he only gonna die to Luna? He'll die to Seraphim, which is actually kind of interesting. I think it just has good attack.
It's done.
Like I did earlier this morning when I was playing this game, Lysithea basically cheesed an entire mission by herself. She's just that good at the game. Or in the game, I guess I should say. Nothing, so forget it. Petra would be a good person to give a mace, because it would give her a lot more viability in what she can and can't do. Oops. It's just rally speed. Yeah, he can't. Ignaz's one weakness is he doesn't learn Deadeye, which Bernadetta and Ash do learn. Oh, that actually hurt.
I think
Which is actually rare, too. Usually he doesn't get hurt by stuff like that. Still haven't hit him. Oh, he ran out of uses. God damn it. Oh, come on. Crit? No, okay. Holy shit. Alright, I'll heal him. Oh, they're really piling that on. Alright, I'm not worried about that. What? Oh. Oh, that's perfect. Can I dismount and move more? Yeah, because I want to get up these stairs. Yeah, I just need to eliminate them.
You knew the odds.
Yeah, okay, he's fine. So I don't even need Byleth to go that way. I could have had Byleth just turn this switch, because now they're not even interested in him anymore. Actually, I could... well... I could warp. It won't happen, though. There's not really much reason to cut through the center of the map anyway. It's mostly... most of the fighting's going to be down here.
Thanks for that.
That's kind of the reason you need to take 2 designated healers. Because Lysithea is kind of a weak healer. And she doesn't have any of the ranged moves that you really kind of do need. Oh, fuck. This is a little bit of a hairy situation for Felix. Because he can't kill this guy, and he'll take 19. This guy will deal 11.
Alright, next.
Like, it won't kill... okay, that's fine. So he actually won't do his thing. He's gonna do a gambit. Yeah, she doesn't have the bow range. That bow range ability really makes one hell of a difference. But even she's kinda glass cannon-y. What does she have that's effective against this guy? Oh, she does have a mace. It's not particularly great, but it's better than 0.
I'll cut a path for His Highness.
He still has not gotten hit. That is insane. So, like, you could give him some healing just in case, like, on a downturn he could heal himself. That would be pretty alright, I guess, for him. Oh, I didn't give him any healing items. That's right. I took away his healing item. It was a very big-brained move of me. 29 and what? 0? Yeah. 29 and 16. That's 46, 45. He won't die, but that would be kind of bad for him to take that. I'd like for him to dodge at least one of those. Oh my god, that's a lot of cavalry. Yeah, he won't die. He'll just be left with very little. Okay.
Don't waste it.
What's even linked horses? Nice. Oh no, it wasn't this. Wait, someone was supposed to hit him.
On to the next.
I forgot. Oh, it's the other caster. He's not. He's gonna ignore Sylvain in front of him. That's who. Yeah.
Foolish.
Nice. These dudes just spamming fucking bolting the whole mission. Oh my... Why would Sotha's shield be above lever?
What's my strategy?
I did it again!
What's my strategy?
No luck, buddy. All the city's defenses are under my control.
So, the system has been modified. The person operating the traps must be elsewhere.
So that was a waste of a turn, basically.
What's the plan?
Can we beat this guy up? Thank you.
That should take care of the traps.
I really should just kind of undo that. Yeah, he's still gonna try to hit him.
Be careful.
Okay, we need Ignatz to kind of save this guy. Oh, he's weak to bows. Oh, I like this. Instant death.
No mercy.
I could learn from that.
If only they had a friendship, that would be kind of cool.
Thanks.
29 for her.
Let's make this quick.
Yeah, so now it's just floor. Gotcha. I wasn't sure if it was maybe the switch over there in the back. Wait, what does this guy have? He has something that's like dangerous. I don't know what it is. Oh, a horse slayer.
No time for pity.
You are impressive.
I am prepared. Don't underestimate me.
Just move him here.
I will prevail.
She could use a critical ring, because if you're gonna have her hit really hard and hit fast, I kind of want her to be able to do a lot of damage while doing so. I gotta sort through everyone's inventory a little bit after all this is over. Oh, okay, let's not put her in harm's way.
Leave it to me.
How are they all going to get to him? You know why? They all have something to throw, don't they? Yeah. Okay, we're skipping that. Not even gonna see anything new. Maybe some of these traps over here are still active. Now silver bows.
Too slow.
Oh, here come the archers, of course. Okay, you know, we'll just melee this person. They have no physical defense, might as well.
All for our future.
Master Dark Knight. I might make him a Holy Knight.
That took too much effort.
I don't know if I can, though.
I need to put this to use.
Seal resistance. There's a lot of bow users in this mission. Oh, oops. Yeah, he needs it.
Quite helpful.
I think I took health plus 5 off of him. Unlike the one mission where it actually would have made a kind of a difference, I took it off of him. Who's trying to hit him? Oh, this guy is bolting, doesn't... No, he is Meteor? 47 damage. What's Hubert's range? Yeah, that's his range. Some massive spell. I can have her dismount.
I suppose you thought defeating the troops outside the castle first would demoralize the ones within. Not such a bad idea, honestly. But you failed to account for me.
Like, do you have to be such a dickhead about it? 55. I mean, that's high, but it's not high. So, I mean, if they both go for Petra, we just start having archer wars. Which is almost what it should become anyway. Who? Oh, they have cavalry. They have cavalry and they're all using silver bows.
I swear it wasn't in vain.
Alright, let's see what they do. That meteor is going to hit hard.
Is a crucial asset to the Empire. You will not pry from our grasp.
At least we get this music.
Saw it coming.
It's like the one bit of music that we haven't heard the whole playthrough, basically, because I recruited everyone besides Lorenz, who you recruit anyway. Crit.
I will win. Not for myself, for everyone.
Yeah, Petra is very similar to Leone. Yeah, we're gonna need help down here. This is gonna be a little rough in a few seconds. Jeez, how much fucking... You see, they have some ridiculous amount of support units down there.
My thanks.
Oh, she has that crest, so she needs that gem. I can deploy Leone, I just have to dismount her. I could have put her in... Yeah, I mean, maybe I should put her in there. Oh, that's it? He only has one use of Meteor? That's actually really good. I mean, I don't think anyone is really coming to attack him. Yeah, it's just two mounted users. They can't hurt him. He takes like 0 physical. It's really... Frankly, it's kind of disgusting.
The better to serve His Highness.
Petra, oh my god. Alright, some of these people gotta go. You're gonna have to get a little creative here.
I can do this! For the future of Vodland.
That looked really good. That was really funny for me. I don't know why.
You haven't earned my pity.
Alright, so we're Lysithea, Dedue, and yeah, that's it. Basically, Lysithea shows up, they're like, oh shit. Alright, not gonna have her fight him. In fact, we don't even really need her to fight anything.
You are in my way. I fight for justice's name.
Should have been having her use bow a long time ago.
For Bridget.
But she's probably better as a melee unit. It's just her and Casper are really kind of glass cannons. Alright, if that's really it, then she's fine.
Appreciate it.
I should have sent Byleth down south. Now there's no real way for me to get him in there. Okay, skip that. This whole mission is cavalry units. Cavalry and bow, and then just those couple of casters up north. I mean, it is varied. I guess it's greater than 0.
You fought well.
A+. No one cares. No one cares. Alright, she's fine. Oh, she doesn't have close... Oh, I took off close counter. I think she does have it, maybe? I just took it off.
If I live, I fight.
Yeah, the only reason she's really struggling is because she's low level. Right, Cynthia, Ferdinand. And can't Lysithea just stand here and do this?
I will not die.
We could actually just end the mission, just have Lysithea fight Hubert. Well, I want to see if they have any unique dialogue, really. Any more archers? No. Brave bow. I kind of miss having Leonie trained in like everything. That was really actually kind of fun because she could like do everything besides bow. She was just like a, like, I guess to describe her, it would have been like a surgical unit a little bit. She does a little bit of everything, just not ranged.
Huh, thanks.
White magic range +1 at S. Nice. And that will let us get away with this. We won't be able to kill the other guy, but we'll wound him. Unless we get a crit. Alright, let's make sure that this guy doesn't just get to kill her for free.
Not for myself, for everyone.
Very nice. Alright, we completely thinned out their numbers. Hubert's the only one left down here. Put on magic once again. We're not gonna do shit to him. Oh! Can you break this wall? No. Huh. So getting around there is more trouble than it's worth. Forget it. These dudes are just gonna keep shooting him through the wall, whatever. The mission's over then. I thought there would be like a easy way to get beyond there. There really isn't. It's kind of whatever. I don't even need to move him. Oh, one. Okay, he'll get it. I'm gonna have him kill that guy. Get that one bonus point of experience.
Don't bother haunting me.
But you see why I don't really want to use Sylvain anymore. He's quickly become like probably the best tank unit. He's definitely the most versatile tank unit I've seen in a long while. Like, I should not be allowed to get away with the stuff that I'm getting away with using him.
So, come.
Okay. I want Lysithea to get the kill again. I really like that. I thought that was like my favorite part of last mission.
Alright, next.
There you go. 44.
Stronger, faster, never enough.
You know, Leonie could probably... she wouldn't be a good mortal savant. 6. Maybe that's what Lorenz could... No, I don't think he's... It's really hard. Like, Felix is the only person that really truly feels like a mortal savant by birth, basically. Bitch boy. I want to see if Dimitri has unique dialogue with him. Oh, I forgot to even do anything with him. Alright, whatever. Let's see what treasure that other guy has. And if it's nothing, I'm just gonna end the mission. Oh, shit. You know what? That's actually not that big of a deal. Maybe.
Pathetic.
It's only kind of a big deal because Dudu can't double up. Yeah, just wait.
Back to the fray.
You fought well.
In advance, I don't care. That's not even worth the struggle.
Useful.
Shit, it really just sucks. I can't warp anyone in. I'm kind of just stuck with whoever I have over here. Yeah, whatever.
A lucky break.
Don't worry, next turn I'm just gonna have to do Dimitri defeat him.
No time for
There's no point. Because all we're doing is just giving Felix free experience, which isn't bad. But I mean, like, we don't need to grind Felix. We don't need to grind any of the main characters anymore. They're all too good by now. There's no point. Yeah, let's see if he has anything to say. He used literally any weapon. No, nothing.
That's as far as I go. I'll withdraw. For now.
He absolutely refuses to die.
Lord Hubert was defeated? Retreat! Sound the retreat!
The Empire troops are withdrawing. This is it. We failed to get Hubert, but at least we have recaptured Arya. Let's clean up the wreckage and return to Garrick Mach. Well done, everyone. The day is ours.
Very nice. Blue Lion Knights. I might give that to Dudu since he kind of needs them. He needs like a good physical grouping to kind of work with.
Oh, it's you.
A rare sight.
I think all of this work is just catching up with me. Just pretend that yawn never happened. By the way, I wanted to thank you for your help with the Aryan Road campaign the other day. You were exceptional. Your leadership was key in taking back Aryan Road safely.
We all contributed. Look how happy Violet is. That's such a great smile.
I am always being saved by those around me, it seems. It seems that after taking back Aryan Road, many things are changing within the kingdom. Specifically, the lesser lords of the lands surrounding Aryan Road have pledged vassalage to the kingdom. The knights they possess may now be added to the kingdom's army. And if that happens, I would like to leave them in your capable hands. Also...
yeah, the Blue Lion Knights.
Here I am, simply throwing one report after another at you.
Aren't you overdoing it?
Perhaps. It is certainly true that I have been stuck in my quarters lately, dealing with more official business and other such tasks than ever before. But that is something I have been putting off for far too long. Though it is exhausting, filling in the blanks of 5 years and several months must be done. I am going to tackle them all, one at a time. That is one small part of my atonement. So, Professor, I have been doing all of the talking, but I assume you came here for a reason.
I intend to steal you away.
Steal me away? That seems rather unnecessary. A victory celebration, you say? You know, this reminds me of that time I dragged you to the dining hall. Do you recall?
When was that? I actually don't remember.
It was after the mock battle between the houses. That was 5 years ago, so I suppose it is only natural.
What, wasn't that the feast?
We had just finished our mission, and we were invited to join in the celebration. You know, every once in a while, I do long to be part of the group as well. But do you think that it is really acceptable for someone like me to quietly join in the merriment?
The thing, yeah, just come on.
I really think so.
Dimitri, please.
Well, if you insist. Thank you, Professor. Now then, let's go. Together.
It's more character growth for him, and then just Hubert shows up for some reason. He has nothing else to do. Alright, well, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna do this, and then I'm just gonna grind out the rest of it, so you're not gonna miss anything. There's nothing of note that's gonna... Actually, before we go, what is the support with Flame? Not there yet, okay. Like, that's the only reason I bring him. Like, in theory, I could just bring Flame and just have her throw spells, but, I mean, do I even want to risk her possibly dying? There's literally no point for any of that.